Alright guys, Central Florida Prepper here. Today I've got a topic that was requested. A prepper channel creator that I actually follow, Alaskan Prepper. He asked about how I would keep my preps at storage temperatures here in Central Florida due to the extreme temperatures that we do receive. This is a very, very good topic. There's a few things, and unfortunately it requires power. Okay, now, oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, if you have not subscribed to Alaska Prepper, I will pop up a little icon there. Go ahead and visit his channel, go subscribe, find one of his videos, comment, let him know I sent you. Really good guy. You actually love his channel. I've been watching him for a good while now. Actually, you know what, it was his channel I won the canning book, Bell's book on canning. So yeah, he does a lot of really cool stuff, but don't go there for the free stuff, just go there for the information. Okay, but he does give away free stuff. He does a lot of great product reviews, and these product reviews are things that he uses, things that he stores. So instead of you just buying something and not knowing if it's any good, he actually does a product review on it, so you can kind of make an informed decision before you go drop $100 worth of money on survival food and then it tastes like crap. So go check him out. Alright, back to topic here. I've already discussed that we have solar here at the house. Alright, now we keep 200 watts of solar panels on our roof at all times. That helps offset some of our power bill. I keep 600 watts here in the shed in a Faraday cage. Now we can run our air conditioning unit in our house all day long with solar as long as the sun's out. Today was a little overcast. But at nighttime, I cannot run that air conditioning unit very long. Reason being, I do not have the battery banks necessary to run that air conditioner all night. During the daytime, what's being taken away from the sun to the battery banks, it fluctuates, it does fine. As long as I have my other 600 watts hooked up to it, giving me a total of 800 watts. Now with just my 200 watts hooked up right now, I can't run it all day long. It'll drain the batteries and then I have to wait for it to recharge. Unfortunately, I do not have a very large battery bank. Batteries are very expensive. It came up to buying food, preps, or buying batteries for my solar. Well, I am going to build a bigger battery bank, sure. But everything's budget, okay? Unless you are Rockefeller, which I am not, I have to budget my income. Alright, we all do, you know, I get that. So it's a work in progress. So when I say you have to have power, I definitely recommend, especially here in Florida, to have a solar system and, you know, a couple batteries. Alright, I do like the gel batteries. They last a lot longer as far as life capacity. You definitely want a high amp hour rating on your batteries. But anyway, we're not going to get into the whole solar aspect here. There are a couple things that you can do. One, fans. I always talk about fans. We run fans most of the time instead of just our air conditioner. Saves our power bill. Fans are good for moving air around, but it's not going to cool down the house when it's 90 degrees outside. It's not going to cool down the house to 65, 60, 68 degrees, whatever. You might get a 10 degree drop. Alright, just depends on how many fans you have. So that is a way to help cool off the house. But if, let's say it's 100 and you're able to cool down the interior of the house down to 90, which if it's 100 degrees outside, it's going to be hotter in your house. It just makes a big old hot box. So obviously stored food in 90 degree temperature is not a good idea. It's not going to last the shelf life is not going to last as long. Now, there are certain things that can be done, and this is where power comes in. You can go ahead and build what's known as a swamp cooler. Alright, I've used swamp coolers when I lived in Arizona. I didn't have air conditioning, and it gets hot there, alright, but there's no humidity like it is here in Florida. Basically, a swamp cooler is a squirrel fan unit with a medium base, kind of like, looks like a air filter with a aquarium water pump. Okay, oh, this is the do-it-yourself jobs, and the water pump sucks water out of a reservoir and runs up and drains into the filtration system. All right, now the fan sucks air from the outside that passes through this filter that's now moist. Man, I hate using that word moist. It's just not me. That's now soaked. There we go. And it blows it into the house. Now that air passing through that filter is cooling off because water, and it'll actually drop the temperature of your home. Now, like I said, in Arizona, I've seen 108 degrees outside. All right, I did have a secondary roof built above my home. Let's be honest, it was a single wide trailer, so it got hot really quick. So putting up a secondary roof that the sun would hit, and I had a air barrier between that roof and the roof of my trailer. That did help too, you know, just get it out of the sun. But those squirrel fans, and I only had one in that trailer, and yeah, it forced air massively, and it worked really well. Now you can build your own systems. There's some pictures here, and definitely go on Google. As a matter of fact, there are some YouTube channels. I will go ahead and pop up a YouTube channel for you to go check out. These are do-it-yourself, basically swamp coolers. Real simple design. They work really well. Now, if by any chance you have means for ice, which, you know, I don't think you're gonna have ice if power is really an issue, but let's say you do. All right, dropping ice cubes in that system too, in the water reservoir, it'll also cool down your air in your house a lot more. Now, unfortunately, where I live, we can't build a root cellar here. There's about 2 feet I can get into the ground, and then I'll hit water, and then it just starts filling up. So yeah, root cellars are the question here. Definitely swamp coolers, guys. I would go and tell you right now, it's really not that expensive to get a small solar system up. I forgot to turn on the power. And let there be air. So yeah, this solar that I have during the daytime, bright sunny day, with the 600 watts that I just pulled out of the shed and the 200 watts that I have on the house right now, that's 800 watts. That will run this air conditioning unit all day long. It will not run it all night. I don't have the battery banks yet to do that supply. But we do have plenty of fans here at the house. We are currently running 12.9, 12.8. It is daytime, and let's see how our skies are. We are overcast, so that's not bad. Please ignore the junk. We are moving things around, trying to make more room for preps. So yeah, an overcast day, 12.8. This system right here I have set up, it will drain down to 10.6 before it shuts off the inverter. Alright guys, hopefully that helps you out with the question on how to regulate the temperatures with extreme weather. I wish I had a all-around perfect system for you without the use of power. Unfortunately, I don't. Now, there might be other ways that you can do this. I don't know. If you do, please feel free to put in the comments section your ideas. The reason being because I never claim to know everything. But now, if you have insight in this, please, by all means, help everybody else out here. So definitely feel free to comment. Again, guys, if you don't mind, click that like button for me. And if you're just stopping through, just go ahead and subscribe, especially if you plan on prepping and surviving shit hits the fan. Alright, guys, y'all take care.